So now I have this delicious mayonnaise and I'm saying, what am I going to do with it? I know, let's make crab salad. So with this beautiful mayonnaise, I'm going to mix in some delicious crab right here. Then our mise en place, of course, is in place. We have celery, that's 2 stalks of celery. We have a cup of fresh cilantro. We have 2 jalapeno peppers. We have green onions, and we have a little bit of ginger. So first things first, put the mayonnaise aside. Let's grab a couple of bowls we can work with. And I'm going to take my crab. This is delicious. This has water in it, so I'm going to drain it right now. Strain out all those liquids. This is beautiful and delicious. Take my chef's knife. I'm going to start cutting the vegetables. Then I turn around the celery. Just give it a quick little chop here. I'm going to leave the pieces fairly large. I don't want to chop them too small because I want them to have a nice crunch in that smooth, delicious crab salad. Just like that. Green onions. Got the little ends here. You don't want to eat these ends. Now green onions, I've seen them before. They have really long green stalks, and you don't necessarily want to use those because the flavor tends to be a little bit bitter. We just want to use those nice sweet ends right there. Discard that. We don't need that at all. I'm going to cut these lengthwise, once like this. And last but not least, nice quick little chop. Assemble them together and chop, chop, chop. And my board is making the most annoying noise in the world, so I'm going to fix that. So this is a little trick I learned. Just take some paper towels, wet them slightly, fold them in half, and then place them under your board like this. And that's going to prevent all that rattling from happening again and again. Ta-da! It's magic! It also prevents your board from sliding, which is important. Because when you're dealing especially with sharp knives and utensils, you don't want boards go sliding all over the place. Just put that in my bowl right there. Now for my peppers. Just cut off the tips. If you're working with hot peppers especially, these aren't hot necessarily, but if you're working with hot peppers, make sure that you wash your hands really well after cutting them, because if you rub your eye or something like that, it can be pretty painful and dangerous actually. So here I'm just going to remove the seeds, just like this. Make sure to get rid of all the seeds. We don't want that. We don't want the white part either inside because it's bitter tasting, not delicious. We want just that wonderful, sweet, crunchy pepper. It's absolutely amazing, and it's going to give a nice zest to our salad. There we go. There we go. Careful with your fingers, of course, as usual. Trying to go quick here because I'm hungry. I can't wait to taste this. There we go. Just cut through there really quickly. Brush off those little seeds. And yummy, yummy. Wipe off my knife here. And again, give a quick little chop through here. And I'm going to align them, and I'm going to give a nice little even chop chop. Okay. Now we try to keep all the vegetables more or less the same size category, because then it's more interesting also for the salad. It looks prettier too. Now for the ginger. Now ginger is a funny little root. It looks like this, but what we're going to do, we're just going to peel off the skin, and we're just going to grate it right into that mayonnaise that we just made. It's going to be absolutely delicious. It's going to give a nice little tangy flavor and a little bit of that exotic flavor we find so often in Asian cooking. Now with the grater, it's going to just give us all those wonderful juices, flavors. We could slice up ginger too and use it in cooking, but that has to be cooked a little bit more because it is pretty tough. You just want to eat it like that. Okay, so here I've got my little zester right here, and I'm going to go straight like this into the mayonnaise. The flavor just bursts right out there. It's absolutely delicious. If you can see it, I want to give you some room so you can really see all these juices going in there. And I'm adding roughly 2 tablespoons in here, and all that juice, it just drips right in there. It's just so delicious. Be careful with your hands. So that should be about 2 tablespoons right in there. Yum, yum, yum. If you don't want to have that fiber, you could always push the mayonnaise through a fine sieve to get the little fibers out, but I think they're nice, very flavorful. So, last but not least, we're just going to give a little chop to our cilantro over here. Just put that out there. I'm going to leave a couple of leaves for plating later on. We want to garnish the nice plate. So I'm going to chop this together. Just give a quick little chop. You could initially assemble it a little bit with your hands, like that. Be careful with the fingers. Easily get lost there in all that foliage. Just chop right through there. I like the cilantro leaves to be fairly large. I don't want it to be too small because I just love that flavor. It's so nice and aromatic and yum. And now with all our wonderful markets, we have so many wonderful herbs available to us year round. We're really lucky. So here we go. And that's that. And then we shall assemble the salad. So I take my lovely little crab here. I've drained it well, so now I'm just going to spoon it on those delicious vegetables. Smells so good, yummy. Be nice and refreshing. This is perfect for any season, actually any season at all, because it's just refreshing and flavorful. Just give that a little mixture here. You can already see how the colors are coming together. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I take the mayonnaise. Look at that. I'm just going to mix that ginger in there, that right in there. Let's use a lot. It's so nice and creamy and delicious. Just hold that in here like this. Oh, I can't wait to taste this. The flavors just come right out of there. The onions, the cilantro, the peppers, the celery, just out of this world. Oh, I have to taste this. Okay, I can't take it anymore. I gotta taste this. Let me see. Oh my goodness. You're gonna love this. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now we plate. I opted for a beautiful white plate because it's going to get a nice contrasting color with a beautiful salad. So I just take a couple of spoons, my handy dandy little ring mold there, and I just slide in there like this, very gently. There's no fuss, and you're going to see this is such an elegant way to present a delicious, fresh salad that's perfect for any season. It's good for you too. Ha. Now we're going to put on some pita chips. Just going to kind of assemble them a little bit around. Pita chips add a wonderful crunch to this salad. Just out of this world delicious. And they're pretty too. Beautiful contrasting color. They look like little chips of gold. I love it. I love it. I love it. That should be enough. And last but not least, remember we reserved a little bit of that cilantro for the garnish, so we're just going to keep a couple of leaves there for the top. Put this on the side for you to see. And then, ta-da! Isn't that beautiful? This is a beautiful crab salad I made just for you with cilantro, celery, green onions, jalapeno peppers, homemade mayonnaise, and we're serving that with our delicious pita chips today. I hope you enjoy it. This is made just for you. Lots of love.
Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the B-road down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun will